Good morning, Runworth. Welcome back to the second of my video blogs. Today I'm going to have a really quick chat to you about Education City, which is one of the resources that we've got on our Runworth at Home page. I'll show you how to log in, and then we'll have a look at a couple of the activities really quickly, and we'll just make sure that you can tell which activities will work on a tablet and which activities might work better on a computer. Okay? Okay guys, so first of all we're going to start on the Runworth at Home page. This is the page I talked to you about in my last blog, where we scrolled through the page and just had a look at everything that was on there. Okay. Before I show you Education City, just a quick reminder about the Harry Potter episodes that we've been posting at the top of the page every day. The next episode is going to be on Monday, the 6th of April. Now, we're looking at Education City today, so I'm going to scroll down until I see Education City here. It's the first icon and the first tile that you can click on the left-hand side. Okay, when I open up Education City, I can see straight away that it's already been logged in, which is fine because I've been using my testing account there, so I can show you what it looks like as a pupil, and I'm ready to go. To get your login details, you can either contact your teacher, or if you've got my email address, send me an email and you can get the details from me. It's best to go through your teacher though. Okay, so I'm going to log in. Great. So when we're into Education City, you can see the user just up there, and it's a Runworth school account. At the top here, we've got a couple of options for you. Now, the first option allows you to choose whether you're going to view all the content or just tablet-friendly content. And that's really important if you're using an iPad or a Samsung tablet or something like that. You want to just be clicking on that tablet-friendly option there. So I can click that. I'm using a Windows computer today, so I'm just going to keep it on view all content. Cool. Now, we've got a few different options down the side here. You've got 6 options and the same 5 options just along this side as well. Now, you'll see we've got classwork, homework, revision, subjects, and scores. At the moment, the most important one for you guys is just subjects just here. Okay, these tiles here are things that we might use while school's open as normal, but we're not setting work at the moment, so we're just going to use subjects. Okay, now it gives you a few different options here. Today we're going to have a look first of all at the maths option. So I'm going to click through to maths, and I'm just going to choose a year from the side here. Now, parents, I think it's best that you make these choices here for your pupils or for your son or daughter, as you probably know best where they're at, and it just helps to signpost them to the right level of work. So I'm going to choose year 3. Now, I'm going to choose from all of the options here. I've got loads of different options to look at. I've got learn screens, which will normally run through a topic first and talk you through lots of different bits of information. It's really good for learning new things. And the activities tend to link to those, so you can then use an activity after you've been going through one of the learn screens. I'm going to click straight on activities today for maths. Okay, now I'll just highlight these things again to you really quickly. You can see we've got a little tablet picture here. Now the tablet picture is for the activities that are tablet friendly. So most of them are actually now, which is really good. They didn't used to be. If we keep scrolling down, you might see further down towards the bottom, we've got a few activities that aren't tablet friendly. They just don't work so well. If you're trying to click and hold something and move it around on a tablet, it just won't work if the activity isn't set up for that. Okay, I'm going to go back to the top, and today I'm going to have a go at my 4 times table challenge, so we'll click on there. And I could print an activity sheet for it, which is also a really useful tool, but I'm just going to click on play, and we'll have a really quick go at this activity. Now, you might find that you need to enable your Flash player. That's practice multiplication and division facts with 4 times table. Let's click on start.
Use the number selector and the done button to submit your answer.
Okay, so 4 divided by 4. I know that's 1, so I'm just going to click on there and we'll check. Excellent, I got my answer right. So you know if your answer is highlighted green, that means it is correct. Now let's show you what happens if you have a wrong answer, and then we'll go on to another activity. So 24 divided by 4. I know the answer for that is 6. But if I click 5 instead, Let's see what happens. Okay, and it should then show me the correct answer just above. Excellent. Now, you can see at the top here, you've got 15 questions, and I'm on number 2, and it's going to give you a score for each one as you go along. You've got 10 minutes as a whole to complete the activity. Okay, I'm just going to finish there. Yes, let's click to finish. And we're going to go all the way back now, and we're going to look very quickly at a science activity. So I'm going to go back to subjects, and I've got science just over here. Okay, I'm going to choose year 3 again, and I'm going to do an activity straight out. Activities. You can see that some of the activities at the top here are tablet friendly, and as you scroll down, the ones underneath generally are not tablet friendly activities. So be aware of that. Keep looking for that icon in the bottom left of each activity. Okay, I'm going to click on boiling point, measuring the temperature. Let's click on there. Now this one offers me a learn screen first of all, which I've had a look through this morning, and this is quite long actually for this one, which is really good. So if you're going to play this game at home, I'd recommend clicking on that first. I'm going to click straight on play. So let's listen up and see what we've got to find out. Let's see if there's some instructions.
Manu and his friends are in the mountains investigating temperature. Temperature is a measure of how hot or cold things are. There are plenty of very hot and very cold things here.
So let's click start and see what happens.
Temperature is a measure of heat. It tells us how hot or cold something is.
Now,
everything has a temperature.
If you guys do this activity, I'd recommend
we can sometimes help Manu with his investigation into temperature. Read and listen to the questions and click to answer. Manu is looking for materials of different temperatures. Search the screen to find hot and cold items. There are 5 to find.
Okay, now I'm going to rush through these really quickly. I've got snow.
Snow forms when the air is at or below 0 degrees Celsius, and there is moisture in the air. Most heavy snowfalls happen at around -10 degrees Celsius. That's cold.
And I'm also going to choose
steam
coming out of the geyser just here.
Steam is made of very hot water in the form of a gas. Steam is hotter than 100 degrees Celsius, so it should not be touched.
Okay, cool. Now, I'm going to quit there.
Stream.
And we'll go back to the main page. Cool. So, I'm going to click and go back to home. Now, before I finish up this little blog, I'll just really quickly talk you through the other tiles we've got here. We've got one which is for classwork, which is a way that teachers can set work during a lesson in school, and the pupils can log in and complete an activity on there. That'll also give the teachers a score as well, so that they know who has managed to achieve the target for that bit of work. We've also got a homework section here, which is where teachers can set homework as well. Like I said earlier, we're not using this at the moment, but we might carry on with using this once schools open again and teachers are setting homework. You've also got a revision section here, which is really useful for recapping information that you've learned in school, and also sometimes for learning new stuff as well. We've been focusing on subjects today, and the scores box at the end here, I'll just show all of your scores for the activities you've done. Now let's just check. If I click on that now, let's see if it shows the ones that I've done this morning. Test demand scores, so pick and play I've not been doing classwork or homework. And let's say maths. Now I've not got a complete one there for maths because I've not completed a complete activity, and I think it'll probably say the same for science. When you complete an activity to the end, it will bring your score up just here. Okay, back to home then, I'm going to click on log out, and that is the end of my demo today for how to access Education City and how to use some of the activities that are on there. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.